Uh, Hello everyone, we are new beginning 2021. We now have 16 minutes to present the project. Our members include Harry, Eve, Chris, Martin, Summer, Wallace, Edward, and Harrison. Our project called Everyone School Management System. This project provided for schools those who need to check and arrange their school data in order to manage school system working. This system includes a series of models. First, welcome Eve to introduce homepage and register part.
Okay, I'm going to introduce the homepage. Before the user go into the real system, the first page they look at is the homepage. This homepage is visible for every user, even though they are not logged in. The homepage is an overview of the project and also demonstrates the features and advantages of our school management system. Also, on the top of the homepage, users can register a new account by clicking the Try It Free button. In this register form, users have to type in their email address and set a password to create their own account. And this password will be encrypted in our backend database. Okay, further, in order to acquire the username and their school information, users have to finish the form with their name and their school information. And if the school is already in our database, the school address will be set by default. And then click Save. User now can enter our system with their created account. And also users can log in with their existing email. And they have to type in their email address and their corresponding password. And if the password is incorrect, the user will receive a warning. Or if there is nothing wrong with the email and password, the users can jump into our system successfully. Okay, that's all for the login part. Next will come Harry to demonstrate the dashboard and calendar part.
Now we are coming to our website. As you guys say, the top side show the basic information of our school, how many classes and the teachers. Also in the overview part, you could also say the lessons, teachers, classes, and the students, and show how many of them. When you slide down the dashboard part, you could say lesson details part. Lesson details part show every lessons start time, end time, class name, and teacher name. You could also click the class name to check the class detail page. And you could also click the teacher's name to check the teacher profile and some more information. After the dashboard part, we come into the sidebar and click the calendar. Calendar page show everyday lessons. Everyday lessons, you could check the start time, end time, the class name, and you could also select the months to check other days classes that are arranged. If you have more data, you could choose the year part. Next, welcome Martin to introduce students part.
Thank you, Harry. Hello, everyone. In this section, I'm going to demonstrate the student page. On the student page, we can view all the students that have already enrolled in this school. Let's use the student Harry as an example. In order to view the student profile, we can either click on the student's name, or we can click on the little eye icon on the right-hand side. Okay, on the header of the student profile page, we have highlighted the basic information of this student, including age, gender, contact name, and email. On the body part, we can also view some additional information like date of birth, ID number, and address. If we click the class on the icon, we can see the subject that the student has been enrolled, like Node.js, React.js, and Vue.js. In order to effectively communicate with the student, we designed the sending email module. The sending email button is located below the profile page that is easy to find. Let's try to send the email to the student. Yeah, the message has been received. Okay, let's go back to the student main page. In the top bar, we added some very useful modules like a search bar and the filter bar. In the search bar, we can search a student based on their name, phone number, or email. Let's try to search student Summer. Yeah, the student Summer has been displayed. Also, for the class filter bar, we can list all the students that enrolled in the particular class. For example, we try to use Node.js. Yeah, the student Harry has been enrolled under this subject. On the student page, we can also add a new student or delete a student. Let's start with adding a new student. On this page, we need to put some information regarding this student, including name, like gender, birthday, registered state, or profile photos. Okay, after I click the save button, the student has been added. If the student graduates or no longer in this school, we can use the delete button to delete this student. Okay, that's a student page. Let's welcome Wallace to introduce the teachers page.
Okay, thank you, Martin. Let's jump to the teacher page. Similar to the student page, users can view teachers detailed information by clicking the name of the teachers or using the buttons in the dance. And also they can using the search bars and the top of the table to search for the particular name of the teachers they want to looking at. And then it is easier to user to add the students in our database just by clicking the add teacher button in the top to do that. Let's start with the example to add a new student. After adding all the detail of the new teachers, including name, gender, birthday, the image as the avatars, and any kind of important contact detail, users can press the save button to save this teacher information in our database. In order to check out this information has indeed be saved in our database, we can using the search bar to find out this using the name of the teachers like Jerry. As we can see, this information has been saved in our database. Please click on the Jerry, the name of Jerry, yes. And we will be jumping to Jerry's personal profile, and all the detailed information we just added will be displayed in this page. The same as the student profile, we can send email directly to these persons using the email he left in the data when we add these teachers. And we can also check what course and how many courses he has been assigned in this semester. Obviously, Jerry has been just be added in this moment, so he didn't be assigned to any courses. So let's jump into back to the teachers page. Let's see Tony. Right. And in this course tab, we can see Tony has been assigned to 4 courses, including React.js, Cora, C++, and Python. These 4 courses, and each of 4 courses will be name can be clickable. Like we can click React.js, and we will be jumping to the class detail for the React.js and looking for how many lessons he has, and how many students enrolled in these classes. And then please go back to the teacher section. If one of the teachers haven't left the school, we can using the delete button, and the end of column, like we just say Jerry left school. I just come there, and then we can using the delete button again and say okay, and that information will be deleted from our database. So that's all for the teachers page. Well, let's welcome Summer to introduce class sections. Welcome, Summer.
Thanks. Now I'm gonna introduce you the classes model. The construction of this model is to enable school management users to manage classes related affairs. When enter the classes section by hitting the classes of sidebar, the rough information of all classes has been shown to you. The features of this page roughly include the addition, deletion, selection of classes, and the sorting of classes start and end time as well. Okay, we'll demonstrate these functions one by one. Now let's have a look at sorting function first. At the start or end time of the table head, we can sort the time in ascending or descending order by clicking the triangle button. Classes information will be sorted accordingly. After that, we can query the required classes information based on the different conditions according to needs. For example, query based on keyword. Type a keyword in the input box like CSS. Press enter or click the query button. The required classes information is displayed in the table. And we can set this box to be empty. And the classes will be displayed again. We can also do the query based on the two lists. Teacher and classroom can get information by each respectively of them both. For example, select a certain teacher's name in the teacher list like Tony to query related information. Same as this, we can get the classes information by selecting a classroom, where is selecting the all in teachers list. All like this continually can get the joint query information. We select a teacher, again, Tony, or Ben, Tony, yeah. The joint query information will be displayed in the table. We can also click the restore button. All the information will be rendered again. Next, let's take a look at adding a new class. Click the add class button. Fill in the required information according to the pre-schedule. For example, put C as a class name, and to describe this class, whatever, yeah. Yeah. And assign this class to the teacher, James. Choose the class room and select the start time and end time of this class. We can also add the lessons at the same time. One class consists of many lessons. We can add multiple lessons at once or add them later. Then click the same button and back to classes page. Prompt the success. The new class information will be rendered in the table as the last record. The new class information will also be added into the relevant models. Let's take a minute to have a look. Start with the top of the sidebar. Click Dashboard. You can see the new lesson information has been displayed. And other models in turn, we click the calendar. The lesson information has shown in corresponding date cell on the 27 and 28 of April. Click students. Click the student Harry. Click the tab class. We enroll a new classes in these students. This C is a new class, yes. They will be, yeah, click the teachers. Just now we assign the new class to Tony. To James, okay. My bad. We can see there is a class under the list. Then we go back to classes page. Class can also be deleted by clicking the delete button. After confirmation, the class will be deleted instantly. We can see that deleted class is no longer presented in corresponding information of the related models like dashboard, calendar. There know that class on 27, 28. And the students, the classes, they will be displayed from that student information. And teachers as also. Finally, we go back to the classes page. We can view certain classes detail information by clicking the view button at the end of a column or the title of the record. Which section will be introduced by Chris? Welcome, Chris, to present the last part.
Okay, thanks for teammates' presentation. From now, I'll introduce detailed information about class detail page. Please click React.js. After clicking it, we are in a page of React.js, and in this page, we can get basic information about this course, such as who is the teacher for this course, where classroom is located, and how many lessons and delivery hours in total. And then we keep sliding down, and we have a tab to show more information about this class. For lesson part, we can see that we have detailed information for each lesson of this class, such as date, start time, end time, and so on. And we can also add a new lesson. Please click add a lesson. And after we click this button, front end will send 2 GET requests to get teacher list and classroom list for this course. And after filling this form and click OK, it will message information if you add a lesson successfully, and we can see this new lesson has been re-rendered in this page. Then we can go back to calendar page. And we can find this new lesson has been added into the box of date 27th. And finally, we go back to class detail page of React.js, and then we go to Students tab, and we can see that we have detailed information for each enrolled student of this class. we can also add or delete new students. First, we click add students button. Then we have all students in this transfer component. We separate students into two parts. The left part are new students that can be enrolled into this class, and the right part are enrolled students that cannot be operated. We can enroll new students, and we can also revoke new enrollments. Oh. Okay, for example, we enroll two new students in this class. Then click OK. Then it will message information, and we can see these new two students has been successfully enrolled. We can also cancel enrollments. For example, we want to cancel Gao Yuwei. After click delete, it lets you confirm your action, and we can see Gao Yuwei's enrollment has been successfully canceled. Then we can go back to student detail page of Ken. In class tab, we can find that React.js has been successfully added to Ken's enrollment list. Well, that's all for Group 4's presentation. Thank you guys for listening.